So before we dive into developing the components in React, why don't we first look at setting up our backend and create an API so that we have some you know, data coming from the database with which we can work with. Otherwise, it becomes difficult, right? So to get started inside PHP Storm, the first thing that we will do is create a model, PHP artisan make model. I'll have the migration, factory, and controller as well, and the model name will be to do. Okay, so I am basically model slash means it will go inside the models folder. All right, so the files have been created. Let's look at them quickly. So I have to do, which what I will do is protected, right? Sorry, $guarded will be empty so that I can do mass assignment without any issues. Once that is done, let's go inside database, migrations, and look at our migration file. So what are the things that we need to have inside our migration files? Let's look at the actual component. So as we decided, there will be a description, then we will have a state, which is whether it is completed or not. There needs to be a date which suggests when this is going to expire, right? And there will be an order field as well so that we can order them. And then the last thing is the user ID, right? So why don't we do this? Table, text, I'll type out everything and then we will come back. Right, so this is my entire migration file. I have a text field called description. Then we have unsigned big integer user ID, which is going to reference the user who created the to do. Boolean value, whether it is completed or not, and it defaults to 0. So basically, whenever I'm creating a to do, I would assume that it is not completed. Otherwise, why will I create it? Then I have a timestamp field which is ends at, and one integer. It is integer because I will expect zeros as well. So integer column order with default value as 0 as well. So if the basic idea is if I haven't arranged anything, then everything is 0, and then I order them based on the created at. So the latest one is on top. But if I have arranged it, then I will follow the sequence of the arrangement which the user has done. Okay, so this is our migration. One last thing which I need to do is PHP artisan make seeder, to do's table seeder. Okay, once the file is created, let's look at the factory and the seeder quickly. So inside the factory, we have description that can be faker, let's say sentence. Then user ID, we can hard code it to 1 for now, is completed. Random between 0 and 1. Okay, ends at. Now add hours, let's say between 0 to 24, and order for now we will hard code it to 0. Okay, so this is the factory, and now the last piece is the seeder. This is how we will have the default data to play around with. Now I need to type out quite a few things, so I will first do that and then I will explain you what all things I have done. The basic idea is I'll have this exact data, these exact descriptions, these exact timings which are required, and then we will ensure that our app is working based on that. So yeah, let me quickly add that code and then I will get back. So we have the data in place, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to dos, because the design also shows 6 to dos, right? So the descriptions are same, user ID, all are hard coded to 1. There is only one to do which is marked as complete, that is the second one based on the design. And then we have add minutes 2, so that we can get the 2-minute thing. Then we have add hours 4, add days 1, 3, 7, right? 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, which is a week, and 30 days a month, right? So this is how I have done, and the order is basically mimicking this entire thing. So with that, if I go to the server code and PHP artisan db, seed class equals todos table seeder. What happened? Insert into, there's some problem. Oh, okay. PHP artisan migrate, and now run this. And if I now run PHP artisan tinker and do to do all, right, I should get this result. So which means if I now go to my controller, have a method called index, I'll return response JSON. Okay, what do we return? We return the to dos, which is basically, let's just say to do query where user ID is auth user ID. Okay, order by order, and because we don't need a pagination, we will do get, and then to dos status code 200, and inside our api.php we have middleware gets expiry. Why don't we add it here? So we'll have to dos, this will be to do controller, method is index, to dos list, or rather to do list. Okay, this is done. I think this is all that we wanted to do in our API code to start fetching the data. Right now we have a hard-coded set of data. Obviously, this is the data which we are working with, but I think that is good enough for us to start building this, and then we can work on the add item form. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, do click on the thumbs up icon and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.